Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and we got news today that a Ford Bronco pickup is now dead. Now, this has been an interesting rumor going on for a while since the Ford Bronco came out, was to build a pickup variant of it. Now, you've seen this with Jeep Wrangler building Jeep Gladiator. You've seen it back in the day, Ford had a Bronco pickup. And so there's a lot of energy and thought behind, hey, if the Bronco's really good, which it is, just make a pickup out of it. It's more useful, more utilitarian, it makes a lot of sense. In this case, Ford has decided to kill that concept before it began. It was kind of on the books. People were talking about it in Ford. And today, I learned from automotivenews.com that Ford has told suppliers it's time to be built anymore. The reasons are pretty obvious, right? So if you introduce another Ford Bronco pickup, you're going to have competition now between the Ford Ranger, similar size, Ford Maverick, you have Ford F-150, F-250, 350. I mean, you have all these trucks is what my point is. All these trucks having the same kind of fit, especially with the Ranger and the Bronco pickup and the Maverick. I mean, those three pickups are fairly similar sized, fairly similar idea, small pickup, going to be useful around town, useful for not hauling a bunch of stuff, not towing a bunch of stuff, but just a useful utilitarian vehicle. And so with that, it just doesn't make sense to keep the Ford Bronco pickup alive. Also, the plan is since they decided to go a big push with EVs, I'm looking at the specific number right now, is they're trying to get 40% of global sales of electric vehicles by 2030. That's their target that they announced in May. Well, if you introduce another gasoline engine in the form of the Ford Bronco pickup, you're going to have a hard time meeting that goal because now you're going to have even more options for consumers. And to meet that goal, you need to get consumers off gas engines. That's kind of the point. What's interesting with that goal, though, is I'll be curious to see what they consider electric vehicles. You know, there's been a lot of conversation lately about infrastructure needs and about EVs and things, and what California is doing, different states are doing. But what you find interesting in those states is that they still allow gasoline engines. It's just with a hybrid powertrain. And so if that's their goal to be electric sales, you're looking at more hybrid options, more plug-in hybrid options, because a plug-in hybrid option does meet electric vehicle goals. It's kind of it's weird how that works out, but that's what's happening if you read the bottom line in that stuff. There's also some conversation about the Bronco coming back as being offered in a hybrid powertrain, which I think makes a lot of sense. I mean, hybrid, you get the power and demand, you get more torque, and you get better fuel economy. I think it makes a lot of sense, although you sacrifice some as far as fuel economy towing, as you've noticed when I did the videos in the Power Boost. You just don't have that fuel economy towing because you have a small displacement engine. It's physics. Don't have enough displacement to handle large towing needs and get the good fuel economy when towing. But around town driving, off-road driving, hybrids make a lot of sense. Make a lot useful. They're useful as far as, like I said, better fuel economy and the more torque offline because you have the electric motor working with the battery, working the engine. You get that better power. So basically, what we're looking at now is if you look at the future product for Ford, you're going to have a Ford Ranger. You're talking about a Ford Ranger with a variant of a Raptor Ranger that's been talked about quite a bit. You're going to have a Bronco. They're talking about bringing in a Bronco with a hybrid as well, if they can get beyond the Webasto supplier issues of the roof and build these roof issues. Looking at a Maverick, which Maverick I think makes a lot of sense. Now that has the hybrid powertrain, 40 mile per gallon city. So you have Maverick, you have Ranger Raptor. The new Ranger is supposed to come out in 2023. So again, that's why the Bronco pickup doesn't make sense. And then you have the F-150 and F-150 Lightning as well, which has been a lot of conversations about, which I'm really curious to get more firsthand knowledge of real-world experience of the Lightning to really understand what it can do and what it can't do. There's a lot of talk on that going on right now. But I just want to get news out to you guys today that any plans for Bronco pickup, dead, not going to happen. And again, the reasons are pretty obvious. You're gonna not to have that much competition in your own segment, and EVs are growing, so that's what's going on. So hey, there you go. For more, check out this other new video over here. Website down below. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.